Greetings! So I made a H3VR sniping range in gmod, and right now in VR it's just like testing scene. You know the drill. We got working targets, which is quite beautiful. So every time when you shoot one, I am still working on improvisation, on improving the thing that if you shoot the middle, it gives you a different signal than if you shoot over here, because right now we just got the base layer of everything being yellow. Now, you also got the option to obviously change things. If I will be able to do this, there you go. So if we shoot the target size, or thing, you know what I mean, then you have a then you can obviously also shoot stuff in the distance. Obviously, I'm right now in VR. You can also play this map without VR. VR is not a necessity, and you can change between the modes from 100 meters to 600 meters. 600 meters is all the way over there in the black thing. You can't even see it anymore at this point. Didn't mean to do that. No, back off. There we go. Now, one additional thing, I also implemented the functionality to make your own targets, so to say. So every time when you want to set up your own little stuff, made a few templates over here. There are probably going to be even more within the future. And they also got indications visually and audible. So every time when you shoot something, it will show you where you have hit with a sound indication within, which is quite beautiful. And my controller is not playing along. Additionally, I've been a little bit creative, so I decided to implement a non-working item spawner. It doesn't work, no matter what you try. So keep on dreaming about that 1911 that you so badly want. You also have additional targets like this, as we had before, which is quite beautiful. You got some plinths over there in the distance on the table. My controller is doing whatever it wants. I hope you can bear with me on this one. And you got also custom trees to make your own targets with, which is quite beautiful. And needless to say, bollocks. And my controller is doing again what it wants. That's not really beautiful. And well, doesn't matter, because we also got some trees over here that co-respawned, and the best thing, you can also move them around as you please, as you want, no matter where you want it to be. You can just put it up and have a beautiful time by shooting a tree. God damn it. There you go. So, obviously, there is still some other stuff. Can't reach the bloody ladder. Oh well, let me just do this. On the second floor that we have over here, everything is empty right now. So like I said, you can be as creative as you want, build your own stuff, or wait for an update, because eventually this place is also going to be filled with additionally scenery, and my controller is doing whatever it wants. So deal with the fact that my character is just like walking to the left and to the right for no reason. So I'm gonna hop out of VR, and we are gonna take a look at the map without everything being glitchy in the normal gmod way, whatever. Now we're in game, so controls are a little bit easier for me as well. As I was about to show, but my VR stuff didn't want to work as I wanted to work. Whenever you shoot something, it will pretty much show right off the bat where the bullets hit, which is a really nice indication. Obviously, if you decide to be a funny guy and use, let's say, something that spreads like a shotgun, then obviously you will be hitting multiple targets or multiple spots at once, which then will also update as such, so meaning you can inflict quite a lot of damage. Do note that most of the lightning is only coming from one source, so meaning that the front side is going to be more affected by light, and no matter where you are, no matter how dark the spot is going to be, it's still as lit up as it used to be. So the lightning does not update, which is quite nice, especially if you, or if we do a little bit of an update on the map as well within the coming
days, maybe weeks, maybe months, I do not know. So secondarily, obviously, we got the main target. Now everybody that played H3VR or watched the videos knows about how the target works. You hit it, normally you would have a screen to show it. Unfortunately, we can't do that here. So we have to do a little bit of a visual hit indicator, and as I was about to show in VR, but oh, I don't need to say it, didn't work. You can't do that here. Every time when you change the distance between the targets, the last one that you had will just disappear beneath the ground, and then you can make the attempt on hitting the target. Well, good luck on that. Oh well, I guess. So, thirdly, you got normal tree stands. Tree stands are nothing but that. It's just a stand. And obviously you can put your own stuff on it, and even better, you can weld stuff together to make it work all together. No problem at all. And this target will then still work as this one has done. No biggie. Now obviously the furthest distance that you can shoot the target is gonna be 500. 600, I do not know why it's not visible, even from this spot. If we take out the camera and you zoom in, you can see that you cannot see the 600. Quite unfortunate. However, you can still make the bet with yourself whether you can hit the target or whether you cannot. It doesn't really matter. You can be as creative as you want. Well, I can hit it, I guess. So, next up, we got a very simple plinth. The plinth, you put it up like this. Well, make sure it's more even. And then you can put like a soda can or a pumpkin, a melon, anything really on it, and shoot it off from the thing. But it can be quite a hassle to always set it up. I may do something there within the background. Now, lastly, just like this target, you can also use normal target. Normal target works pretty familiar. The only weird issue is that it doesn't even update upon the decals, which is really bloody weird. I'll be probably having a look at that within the coming days. Oh yeah, if you throw it around, it will also synchronize its damage, so I guess that's how you can get a few points here and there. Now, one thing that I haven't shown is that if you hit the target from no matter the distance, the traffic light over here will update for 5 seconds. So meaning you hit the target, the light will reset from red to green for 5 seconds, and then goes back into red after right away 5 seconds. The same applies for the one over here on top, as I still have plans for the upper layer, as I already said. And here we got some behind the scenes. Now obviously we got our few little posters from H3VR. I just figured they require a place over here. I don't know why I love this game, but I really do love this game. And I mean H3VR and gmod both together. Now this one obviously doesn't work. And yeah, this is basically the base. Now the last thing that obviously requires mentioning is the tree. Now you probably would have figured, you know, if you mess around with the tree it's not gonna work. Well, you'll be wrong. Even if you turn it 180 degrees upside down, it will still function as it used to, because I'm using a simple technique so that this tree is nothing but the door and the other things are a button in combination with a functor rotating. And yeah, this is basically the entire scale of the map, going from one side to the other. And even if you were to use the ruler tool, which I'm gonna have to find for a split sec, I totally didn't cheat in order to get it. So if you use the ruler tool and you shoot it from one side of the map to the other, you're gonna see that the map is just a mere 58,223 units, which is equal to normally a kilometer, but hammer size it is only 38 or 36,000. It's somewhere like that. Yeah, that was the map pretty much. We got the base layout. There's still a lot to do, but I hope you enjoy it. I will leave a link to the map in the description, and obviously also a link to H3VR. Give it a check out if you have a VR headset. It's indefinitely really bloody worth it. But yeah, I shall see ya when I see ya. Probably earlier, or probably never.